let's talk about sort of the domestic scene at the moment. Obviously, Lawrence Okolie holds British and Commonwealth titles. He won on Saturday night. You have potential of him moving up to European level. We think that's going to be next. Where do you sort of see the domestic scene? Who's on the radar, and what sort of fight do you believe could be next? And another question, I know I'm asking about 3 questions in one here, but where do you rank the current cruiserweight? So give me sort of your top 5 in Britain.
Okay, top 5. I'll answer that first. So it's me number 1, Lawrence Okolie next, Chris Smith straight after that. Who else? Tommy McCarthy, Isaac Chamberlain. Who else is there? Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde would have been up there, but he's just, I don't know what the guy's doing. Like he's inactive. He's not doing nothing. He's wasting his talent and his time. It's sad. It's sad to see fighters go down like that. But I think he's got a lot of demons upstairs. Who else? I think Jack Macy's up there as well. Jack Macy, he's somewhere up there. In terms of the fights that could be made, obviously Lawrence is looking to fight at European level. But right now he's enjoying himself with the birds up in Miami. He's living his best life, boy. He has to be careful. Yeah, he's gonna fight for the European title, and I wish him all the success in that venture. And hopefully he can. It only makes sense that he vacates at least one of the titles, whether it's the British or Commonwealth, both of them or one of them, and let me collect my title. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time. That's my titles, man. I need them. They keep me going. They keep me waking up, and they keep me kind of just hungry to be in the gym. Like, I don't want to be on a break right now. My coach told me to take a week off. I find it so difficult. I just want to go and get in the gym and just continue perfecting my craft. What was the next question then?
Well, I mean, you've sort of answered in terms of like who's on the radar. Yeah. In terms of Lawrence Okolie, you mentioned, how big a fight do you reckon that is in the future? Obviously, he's moving on to European level. You're not too far off that. How big a fight can that be potentially in 1, maybe 2 years' time?
That could be a massive fight. That could be a massive pay-per-view fight, cruiserweight, and we can do it again at heavyweight. You know that's a serious fight.
Is that the plan? Straight up, move to heavyweight?
Yeah, we can do it at cruiserweight, and then we could do it at heavyweight. It's a big fight. You know, Lawrence Okolie, I know Lawrence very well. Very ambitious individual. He's very intelligent, and I always knew he was destined for his position. Just the way he moved, the way he acted, the way he applied himself to the sport of boxing. So I have faith that he would win these titles. I have faith that he would win the European title. I had faith that he would win the British title before he won that, and do all that he's done so far. So I'm not surprised. Just like the way he had faith that I would knock out my opponents when I fought them, that he would actually make a bet and post it up on Twitter. He knew it because we know each other pretty well. But there's a lot of learning that we still need to do. Especially, I'll speak for myself. Because he might think he's already there, but me, I know that I've got things to work on, so I need to improve. So by the time we make that, we clash and we lock horns, listen, it's going to be a tasty fight. You know, it's going to be a tasty, interesting, and very entertaining and explosive boxing match. And we're going to go for it. Like, it's not, listen, I'm not coming there to get paid. I'm coming there to break ribs and break bones. The Midnight Train. That's my new nickname. I was joking, but listen, I'm coming there to take heads off. Seriously, I don't care about, listen, the money's great. Don't get twisted. The money's amazing. But I'm doing this more for legacy, and you know, we got I wouldn't say it's an animosity towards each other, but you know, we want to prove that we're the best. You know, we want to know who is the best for real, you know. And I think I'm the best, and he thinks he's the best as well. But you know what I'm saying? But so it's just a matter of time. So yeah, that fight can happen in the future. Hopefully, for a world title. Hopefully, the least type of title, probably a European title, if anything. But the world title, though, that would be amazing. World title fight, pay-per-view. have a great undercard there, and we'll try not to hug. We'll try not to hug each other to death. So, no, we'll be throwing hands. Trust me, we'll be throwing hands, man. You can trust me, 100%. We'll be throwing hands. And the way the styles are, anyway, it's like Lawrence boxes long, and I come in to fight, you know, and I can box long at the same time. So there'll always be space, and when there's space, there'll be hands. So, yeah.
Last one. What is your ideal venue to fight? What would be your dream place in the UK, in America? Where's Richard Riakporhe's dream destination to fight?
Las Vegas, MGM. A lot of people love the Madison Square Garden, but the MGM, that's the pinnacle, man, to be honest. That's for me. That's the pinnacle.
And in the UK, do you have any dream date?
What am I talking about? MSG, that's it. It's MSG in Madison. MSG, no, that's the Madison Square Garden, and Las Vegas MGM, isn't it? Yeah, the MGM. That's definitely. Yeah, sorry. What was it?
Anywhere in England you dream to fight? Maybe Wembley or something like that?
I think Wembley was good because that would be iconic. I remember when I saw the Joshua versus Klitschko fight, and I came in on the first tier, and I looked down. I can't even describe what I saw. It was just like a small box ring, huge lights, and some massive heavyweights in the ring just going at it. And you can imagine the whole pitch was covered with people shouting and chanting. And you had obviously everybody on the first tier and the second tier. Listen, it looked surreal, seriously. And I thought, you know what, that would be an amazing experience for me as well as a fighter, just fighting in that venue and have a picture, somebody taking a picture on the second tier, you know, and capturing the whole venue. That would be amazing. Some panoramic type of picture type. That would look amazing. Yeah, that would be good.
Now, I know I said last one, but as we all do, we always have one more. Just touching on Joshua versus Ruiz, the rematch. Obviously, we all saw the first fight. I think you've done a bit of sparring with Joshua before. How would you see that rematch going, if and when it's made?
Man, I don't know, man, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to say anything, you know, I've got the answers for that. But it can go either way. If Joshua comes prepared mentally and game and follows the game plan, keeps the jab, moves around, uses his athleticism, then he should win that fight in good fashion as well. If he doesn't come, he's going to lose, and he could even lose quicker. Unfortunately, he can lose quicker because he's got something over him. He's got the fact that he knocked him out. He's the only fighter to knock him out, and not just a lucky knockout punch. He beat him up pretty much. So he's got a lot of demons to overcome mentally. You know, it really does take a toll on a fighter. It's not as easy as everybody thinks. Like, oh, you lost, you got beaten up, come back and win it back. It takes a man with extreme heart, courage, and just not giving a hell about what people think. You know what I mean? There's not too many fighters like that. You know, people care about what people think. A lot of fighters are very insecure. That's why they always defending themselves on Twitter. They're just on Twitter tweeting some crazy stuff, and you just wonder, like, what is going on in your head? Like, seriously. You know, each to their own, man. But listen, I wish Joshua the best, and I hope he wins. But I hope he gets that belt back, because that would be great for British boxing.
Brilliant. Well, Richard Riakporhe, I appreciate you giving us some time here. I know you're not always down here at Miguel's. You're normally at Loughborough. But the British Deontay Wilder, I think they call you.
And I'm the British Riakporhe, but they call me the 2.0 Deontay Wilder. But listen, trust me, I'm coming with something different now, man. I'm coming with something different. Watch out for Riakporhe. You know, I'm coming. I'm gonna make a good name for myself. And yeah, the future is looking bright. It's looking interesting. And follow the journey. Follow the journey, man. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, Richard Riakporhe, appreciate you talking to Seconds Out, and look forward to some fight news soon. Enjoy your break. Cheers.